This video will describe the optional button in structural adjustment rules. Before I show you that, you've already seen many examples of optional constituents. For example, when we were looking at the theta grid adjustment rules, many of them have optional arguments. For example, arrive has an obligatory agent noun phrase, an optional source noun phrase, and an optional destination noun phrase. And if we look at the theta grid adjustment rule for arrive, we've already seen how optionality is indicated by this purple cross-hatching. So the destination noun phrase has been tagged as optional, and the source noun phrase is also tagged as optional. So what that means is, when this rule is being executed and it comes to a particular verse, if there is a destination noun phrase but no source noun phrase, this input structure will be matched. Or if there's a source noun phrase but no destination noun phrase, again it will match. So you've already seen many examples of this. Suppose we want to write our own theta grid adjustment rule for arrive. We can do that by clicking up here. This will be triggered by a verb, arrive. And we can build the input structure. And we'll set the features. So this one will be the agent. Order here is never important, but source and destination. So now, to use the optional button, all you do is click on it and then click on the constituent in the input structure that you want tagged as optional. So now this rule, if we left the rule the way it is now, the destination of noun phrase is obligatory. It would have to be there in order to match, but the source noun phrase is optional. We can select both noun phrases as optional, and now it'll apply if there's not a source or a destination noun phrase. But I'd like to show you one more thing that's useful fairly often. We can insert a word here. I'm going to insert an add position. Let's say I'm just going to choose one. Let's say after. And we can tag it as optional. And that means, okay, this is saying the source noun phrase is obligatory. When a source noun phrase is found, the add position after is optional. It may or may not be there. But now if we click one more time, you'll now see that the word after is in black cross-hatching, whereas the add position is still purple cross-hatching. What this is saying is the add position is optional, but if there is one, it can't be the word after. It can be any add position other than the word after. And we can use our add words button to add more if we want. And now, okay, let's tag this again. And I click again, and you'll see after is in the black cross-hatching. So now, an add position in this noun phrase is optional, but if there is one, it can be any word other than after, in, or when. In the next series, when I build a lexicon and grammar for English and Tagalog, we'll see real-life applications of this. But this is useful quite often to say the add position is optional, but it can't be any of the words that we specify.